The Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. The Bears are 3.5-point favorites. Very interesting game here. I honestly don't understand why the Bears are 3.5-point favorites. After watching them yesterday, maybe the line will go down by the time the week rolls on. The Bears looked awful yesterday against the Rams. Their defense also awful. Along with their offense and defense, just complete train wreck there. The Bears secondary was a big problem there, which is something that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, if those two can get it going, I feel like they can exploit that team there. The Bears have problems on the left tackle. It just, whether it's Dalton or Fields, I just feel like this team is in a world of trouble right now. Cincinnati, not perfect, but looked really. I mean, that was a nice performance there yesterday against Minnesota. Joe Mixon had a solid game. Joe Burrow really seems like, I still don't know if I still think they might be a year or two away from really becoming a playoff contender. But Joe Burrow has really looks like gotten it going here so far in the first game. Did great in overtime yesterday to set up the winning field goal. As long as they have Burrow, they seem like they've got it under control. I know Chicago's 3.5-point favorites, but I'm really not buying it. I'm not a big believer in it here. I think Cincinnati pulls off the win here. If not, I think maybe they lose by 3. I think Cincinnati, the combination of Mixon, Burrow, again, if Chase gets in there, all the problems that Chicago had yesterday, I think all of that leads to a Cincinnati win here. Could be interesting. I mean, this is another game where I don't think either team's making the playoffs, but in this instance, I think Cincinnati is just a little bit more, maybe not talented, but they're just more prepared right now. They just seem they have more things going on than Chicago does, which seems like that could be a complete mess. Give me the Bengals here, plus 3.5 over the Bears.